Hello and welcome to Storia. This is Simant 2020. I hope you enjoyed the first video. Those of you who've seen it, which might count when I looked last, was like 10 people, hopefully more as time goes on. The second video will be more streamlined and more focused. We're going to talk primarily about menus and more of housekeeping stuff versus playing the game. And then the third video will be playing the game and tips on how to level up fast and kind of get going, really get moving. So let's begin. As soon as you log in, you see that there's a mini event going on. Hero XP is 1.5, 150% Paragon XP, 150% Rebirth XP penalty is minus 50%. Rebirths we might get to. No, I don't think we'll get to in this video. But we'll discuss many things with regards to the menu. You can see it's until June 6th server time. Storia Animals Season 10. This is for the Season Pass, which we'll be definitely talking about this time. And there's a new pet, Cerberus, which is available at the Amazon Gacha, which is it's a nice play on Amazon, but it's the in-game store, and Gacha is a nice little play on the CAPTCHA. And then there's the Egg of the Month, Whisker Blast, available at the pet market. So a lot going on there. Once again, as you noticed, there has been an update since this morning. He's updated the ticket shop, the hunt shop, and the fortune wheel with new stuff because we are in a new month. There's currently a fishing tournament going on, and then we saw these two things in the referral program we talked about also in the last video. Alright, let's go here with the menu. So as soon as you log in, here's your rewards. I think we talked about this yesterday. There's actually been a change since yesterday. There's no longer the ad available. Google has stopped supporting having the ads. So that's no longer available, which is sad, but what can you do? So once again, here's all our loot stuff. Good, I made the time again for the loot token. All the different things we can remove. So 7-day newbie reward. You get a couple pets. I think this is a pet. Yeah, he's a pet. He's a pet, and this guy's a skin. Yeah, hero skin. Okay, but you can see loot tokens on day 5 you get 1,000, which is the same you got for just using the code, and then day 7 here you get additional 1,000. So you get a bit of loot tokens, which is nice because it helps progressing. Let us continue here. So I guess we're just going to go from top left to bottom with the menus. So on the top left you have your avatar here, which you can see I'm level 6. I haven't played the game since my video. So settings, obviously language, sounds, dark mode. I don't think I like dark mode. Oh, the game's going to restart to put it into dark mode. I don't think it's that bright. And yeah, and it does look kind of cool, so I'll keep it. So there's dark mode. Party requests, so this is people inviting you to the party. Dungeon quests, dungeons we'll talk about later. Trade requests for trading. You can see Uslo is hosting a global, what was that? Global gold bonus event. You can see it's also written there, 25% gold bonus to all your things that you can do. So stop auto attack on mystical encounters is good because if you want to catch pets, catching mysticals, you can get achievements for that and rewards. So that's a good thing to have. Disable auto attack when leaving a battle. I mean, that could be good. Sure, why not? So if you're doing a battle and you hit next, it disable auto attack when leaving a battle. I guess just when you exit, when you go home, maybe. I don't know. I keep it off. Auto repeat battles we discussed last time. Keep that on. And then auto rest when HP is below a certain percent. Usually 50% is good on this because if you do something and you use half of your mana, it's good to go to sleep so that next time you won't need that. As you level up, this percentage can go down. Stop expedition on boss encounter. Definitely want to keep that on. We'll talk about that when we get there. Raid battles, you want to know about that. Online friends, I don't know. Just knowing that people are online is okay, but usually the chatting is in the global chat or in party chat. Private messages, you want to get notified for that when somebody actually does send you a message. Egg hatchery, when your eggs hatch, and then gathering. All that stuff is good to keep on, so keep that on. You can link through Facebook, through or you can go to Discord, or look at Facebook, look at Discord. And then of course you can log out. I have not signed in, or I have not bound the account, so that would not be a good time to do that. So here's your avatar. My profile will go to that screen later, but yeah. And then support. create a create a ticket on Discord, terms of service, and then to email support@hastegames.com. I'm kind of curious where I would bind my account. I guess maybe I'll figure that out later. I guess through my profile. Settings. Nope. Change this. I don't know. We'll get to that. So this is the first tab on your home screen. So on different screens you'll have different tabs available. But we'll start with the home screen because that's where you'll spend most of your time in the village. So you can see we got a lot of stuff to unlock as we go on at 15%. We got this thing over here to unlock. This guy you're not going to deal with for a long time. Even at level 100 he one-shots you for a while. You got all these different guys here, but let us continue with the tabs and then we'll go through the screen. So challenges. So this is ongoing challenges. There are currently no community challenges, but there are community challenges from time to time where the entire community works together to unlock things. I've done one of those, and the trick is to make sure you hit everything before certain people finish things like immediately. Like there's a money one that a couple players will get through quickly, and there's other like leveling up a pet that players get through quickly. So you'll want to make sure you hit as many of those, just to get the minimum criteria to receive rewards, because they can go quickly. So let us go back. So community challenges events. This is I mentioned this briefly yesterday, but to place, you get top 10, you get different rewards. Obviously I'm 0, so 89. There's already been more people today playing than my last video, which was over the weekend, which is interesting. Enemies defeated in the underworld. Underworld is much later. It's mid-game, but it's also end-game as well. So you can see daily bonuses. So I guess let me finish the competitions and then we'll go to the next one. Pets caught, just catching pets. This one usually about 60 or 70 is first place, so you can have a good opportunity to beat that one. Hatched eggs, we'll talk about. Wow, he's got 305 already. Oh wow. It resets I think an hour ago. So getting 300 already an hour in, that's pretty good. There I am on my main account. I got 19 in the top 10. Nice. Fish caught. This is the sailing. This is like my favorite part of the game. You can see I'm rank 2 there. An hour in, I got 228 fish. That's pretty good. And then enemies. So yeah, fishing rods. We'll talk about all this when we talk about sailing. Enemies defeated at sea. I'm in first place at 26. This guy's gonna definitely take me. I don't think this guy's going to be... Well, I mean, hatching eggs doesn't really take focus gameplay, but usually this guy and me are in the top 3 or 4 daily. And then in fish caught, same guy and me, of course. And then there's... Nope, he hasn't started playing yet, but there's a few other guys that usually, we get the top few places, but it's not hard to do. I mean, probably within, 3 hours of gameplay you can take first place, but... There's that. Alright, so this is your daily bonus depending on which day of the week it is. Today's Monday, so we have these. Tuesday, you can see Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And the weekend, of course, you have more because it's weekend, right? So pet capture chance, pet experience, boat barrel, pirate coins, or pirate coins. I don't know why I keep saying that. So different percentages. This is like 110%, 1.1. This is 200%. So you can see that. We'll talk about this more next video when we're actually playing the game, when it's more relevant, but I want to keep going through, and of course time is never on my side, so let us move on to the next thing. So here's shop, diamond shop. If you have money, please support this developer. He is awesome. We've talked about the gift code redeem last time with the Simant2020. If you haven't done that, it's just my channel name, Simant2020. I've already redeemed it, and you get the redemption sent to the mailbox. There's another one as well. I guess I can throw that in right now. Community. This one's going to be limited time, so depending on when you start watching my video, I think the Simant might be indefinite, or it might be for a limited time as well. But this will not be available for much longer. I think it's for another 2 weeks or so. And then, of course, the developer is Brazilian, so the prices are in Brazil, but if you convert the Brazilian dollar to US dollar or the euro, it's much cheaper. I think this pack is like $5 or something, €5. This one's like 99 cents, so it's much cheaper than it looks, depending on the currency of the world you're in. Obviously, Brazilian's not the weakest currency, so it could be more for some users, but for most people, it'll probably be less. And then here, once again, here's your free daily at the Amazon, or not Amazon, but Manazon store, like Manazon, right, for the name of the game. And then there's different weekly deals you can take advantage of, daily deals you can take advantage of. I really don't spend diamonds. I'm a hoarder, so I have a lot, but a few of these are definitely going to be useful, especially for those who have the funds available to spend the money. This one I highly recommend, the Adventure 30-day permit. You get the cool stuff, but the important things is you get 50 diamonds and 60 loot tokens a day, and then you get 30-day bonus of these different percentages, which stacks with other bonuses, including premium. Premium definitely want to get as well, and premium is affordable. And if you play the game daily and spend probably at least an hour a day, you should be able to afford the premium. Gacha is your whole captcha thing where it's gambling. I'm not a fan of that, but if you are, go for it. Shrines, I've never used the shrines. You get an extra bonus for 2 hours, and that's 490 Brazil. I guess it's like 50 cents. Oh, so you remember I talked about how people always want to be in parties because of the bonuses? So you'll get party invites as long as you have that on and pretty much accept them. That's somebody else running the party for you, so you don't have to worry about it. Boosting items, I talked about this one being quintessential. No, being very essential. Quintessential just means common or often. But anyway, one of the most important ones is this one. So once you get the diamonds, buy it, and then you can activate it into your menu. I guess I'll show that real quick because this is really important. So you buy this, and then it goes into your profile. Not this one, sorry. So hero, and then the star here, and it'll appear here, and you put it on, and it's just on all the time unless you want to change it for maybe something better. But yeah, that is really good. So get that as soon as you can. So making our way through the diamond shop, we were here. Just check these out, click through them, and you can see what's going on. This is for the entire server, so if you want to buy these are all last for a half hour, but you help everybody, so it's a good investment. Bag slots and all these other things. This is for fishing. This is for resetting your skill points. As I mentioned yesterday, the internal jewel when I was reading. The vine is for rebirth. We'll get to that later. This is the vocation we talked about, and you can see the premium is only 800 gems. And I say only 800 because as you play the game, you'll find out that you get gems quite often. And then you got all this stuff down here. Maybe we'll talk about all these items, but probably not in one particular video. We'll just do it as it comes along. Alright, moving on. Fairies. These are like a potion, except they last a little bit longer and they can stack. So you can see this one. This is a hair, 50% for EXP for 5 hours. You can also get these fairies weaker version through the ticket shop, which is what I do, and I'll explain that as well. But you can see there's a lot of different options here. Cosmetics, this is going to be your skins. If you want different skins, go for it. I am basically not into skins at all, so I don't spend money on this, but these boats are pretty cool. Maybe I'll get one of these. But yeah, so different skins for familiars. We'll talk about that. Guild emblems. Oh, I should do that for my guild. That's good. I didn't even know that was there. Alright, and moving on. Oops. I want to do the next tab. So that was cosmetics. Here's the premium. As we saw before, it was $7.90 for 30 days. Good investment and pretty cheap. No idea what this is. I've never clicked on this before. Luxus. So I guess with gold you can get different skins. The Cyclops looks kind of cool. And this is really cheap. Maybe this is a different type of gold? Luxury gold for each diamond spent at the store. Okay, so this is one of those things. Not a big fan of these things, but that's, to each their own. But yeah, so you spend money on the game, and then you get these coins, and then you can get these cool things. Alright, and then stickers. You get stickers pretty much by playing the game, but stickers cheaper than postcards. But yeah, you can buy some stickers. It's always good to get the double FP ones for your friends, but yeah, I don't think you really need to spend it on there. And then top up, of course, this, top up with gems. 82,000, wow, that's a lot. And then I guess that's new, and it's 10% off. But yeah, so spend some money, help the developer, he's a good guy. Alright, so that is the diamond shop, ticket shop. I feel like we're already like 10 minutes in. Let me just take a quick look. 14 minutes already, and barely I'm getting through the menus. Wow, this is going to take more than one video. Alright, moving on with the menus here. So ticket shop, skins, you get tickets for just playing the game by doing tasks and different things. So items, these are items for good for rebirth, which we'll talk about later. See, there's a bunch of different things here. Here's where you can get the stuff for the gems we saw, but with tickets, and that's easily obtainable. I mean, basically, you can get anything in this game. You don't really have to spend money, but the developer could use it. Obviously, all developers create games to make profits, so help them out. And then these are the ticket version of the ferries, so you can see it's 25% for 1 hour instead of 50% for 5 hours. Alright, let's go through these quickly. Hunts. This is, you can do some hunting to get some hunt tickets. You can click here, where at the bottom, to go to the place where the hunting is, and then you do stages to hunt these different creatures. You get these bonuses. Hunting badge, so that's for achievements and for titles, which we'll talk about later. The shop unlocks at character level 10, so we'll have to come back to this if I remember, which I hopefully will. Wheel, you get free these loot tokens. You can spin 5 times or 10 times. Let me see if I can get one of them for online time. No, not yet. I need 16 more minutes to get some. Alright, rewards, that was that menu I was just in. How about that? So yeah, there you go for that. Tasks, here's your daily tasks, newcomers, and weekly. You can collect all at the bottom when you get at least 2 of them going on. So you can see I got some of them, so if I go to the bottom I can collect all. And then there we go. So I didn't talk about Bliss last time. That is used in town. Talk about that next time. Well, maybe next time, I don't know. We've got to make a few videos on all these different menus and things going on. So here's weekly quests, and once again, you can get collect all. Once you complete them all, you can go for this thing, which is 60 random shards. And this one's a hero fashion backpack. You don't have anything in this, so just say hi, and then you get that one done. But yeah, I guess we can check Bliss real quick. That was tasks, so we got to come back to that. But you have this guy here, Rab Beelder, and you get to choose an item once you get enough Bliss. So I have 550, it takes 20. Loot tokens is a good way to go. Between these, lesser restoration is good too at this point in the game, but I'd probably go with loot token. So help tells you more information. And there's a lot of different ways you can find help in this game. So this, you just see the 3 best people, or you can see the top 10. No, 25. My rank currently 601. But on my other guy, or my main guy, I think I'm somewhere in the top 100. But if you click like, you get some friend points, which we'll have to explain next video. But Zolo is a great guy. He contributes a lot to the game. So does Trex with regards to money. These guys donate or purchase a lot of things, which helps, of course, the developer and the game get developed. But Zolo's also a great guy. He's very active in the community. He gives hints. He helps out newbies a lot of the time. He sells things cheaply or gives things away. So he's awesome. If you get to play with him, enjoy. But he is amazing. Like, he is super overpowered in this game. So get the like to get the points, and then referral we talked about last time. Ignore that code. But yeah, so you get rewards through the referral program. It's good to post your code. So there's a board here. You can post your code with this button here. I don't know if I have. Oh, that costs these tickets, and I have those apparently. But yeah, you can post your thing, and then obviously other players can read it. You can see people are posting codes, saying check out my store. Here's something I want to buy. Here's I want to join a guild and all that stuff. And guilds are under rework, so they're not available currently. All right, so we did just one place, one area, and see, look, another party invite. Whenever you're going to log off, please leave the party. But yeah, anyway, so we got this done. Yay. We got this done. Yay. So we're going to talk about side quests. We're going to talk about this guy. We're going to go to the different areas. We're going to see what else is there. Okay, so news, wiki, growth, all this stuff to talk about. I'll talk about meat, gold, diamonds, a little bit more. And then, of course, the icons across the bottom. And then here's the party menu again. So when you want to log off, just hit leave and then log off. So that was, oh my goodness, that was almost 20 minutes just going through the top left of menus and the profile. Huh. Yeah. All right. It's going to be a few more videos just going through the basic introduction, but we'll get through it. So thank you very much for watching. If all the stuff I said in the first video still applies, have a good day, and until next time, see ya.